Oh my gosh, did Boruto episode 51 surprise me in a good way? Without any further ado, let's get into it.
My heart's beating faster, I know what I'm after. I've been standing here my whole life, everything I've seen twice. Now it's time I realize it's spinning back around now. On this road I'm crawling, save me 'cause I'm falling. Now I can't seem to breathe right.
Guys, this is finally upon us. This is truly Boruto greatness. I've been waiting for the episodes and the whole Boruto series to be like this since it started. It is amazing. This week's episode set up so much stuff. It is the beginning of a new leaf of Boruto. It's the beginning of a new turnover where Boruto is gonna be amazing, and I am so hyped, guys. This episode, I've seen lots of other people's reviews in it. I literally just watched it last night, but I actually think it was a lot better than lots of people are saying it is, because lots of people say that they don't like the first part of it, but I completely disagree. I think that the whole episode, only the first 5 minutes was kind of drag it down because it's slow to start, but the episode does so much setting up. When I watched the Boruto movie, I always thought that the relationship between Naruto and Boruto was a little bit forced and didn't really like Boruto from the Boruto movie. But this makes 100% sense. Naruto completely missed Boruto's birthday, and Boruto is determined to get him for Himawari's, and Himawari's worrying that he won't be there. And Naruto even makes a promise as Hokage to be there, and we all know what's gonna happen. Naruto isn't gonna make it. Now it really makes sense now why Boruto got drive to the limit of why he uses the ninja technology. And in this episode we also see lots of Katasuke. We see Katasuke making the thing that Boruto uses in the Boruto movie, the thing which can use jutsus. I forgot its name, but that scientific ninja tool. We also see him give Boruto another ninja tool, which I think might come in handy in the latter part of the episode, where White Zetsu gets brought back. No one was expecting this. This came completely out of the blue. As the episode kept on going forward and he kept on mentioning White Zetsu, I was thinking to myself, this really looks like he's gonna appear. And it did, even though I already knew beforehand because I'd heard people talking about it. If I didn't know, I'd have been able to assume that. And that was really good. The episode finally brought back White Zetsu. And this is the White Zetsu we've never seen before. White Zetsu actually being a threat. White Zetsu actually cementing himself as a member of the Akatsuki. This White Zetsu's fire release, lightning release. This is gonna be an interesting fight because Konohamaru and Boruto and Sarada and Mitsuki, the whole of Team 7 went out to this mine where some robbers got attacked by White Zetsu, and they get lured into a trap, which proves that White Zetsu is really clever. This is easily White Zetsu's best moment, as he managed to kick Konohamaru and he's standing against the whole of Team 7. It seems like it's going to be a very complicated fight, and I'm so hyped for Boruto episode 51. This is easily White Zetsu's best moments after the 5 Kage Summit arc, and this episode was perfectly paced. The pacing in this episode was so good. You really felt for Boruto and his emotions. At first I thought that the Boruto, his dad not being there, was a bit kind of forced upon and a bit not too important, but I did not expect this episode to be this good. Afterwards we get to see Naruto thinking, I really let Boruto down, and the scene when Naruto confronts Boruto is just amazing. It's one of my favorite scenes throughout the whole of Boruto. In this episode, if I had to make a new top 5 Boruto episode, this would easily be in the list, and this would probably be in number 5, but this episode was incredible. Another important note I forgot to say about the episode is this episode is actually directed by a new animation team in a new studio, I believe. And this was such a great decision because the animation was on point throughout the whole episode. This is one of the best animated episodes we've had in a while. And this is crazy because Boruto is finally expanding out to new people, allowing other studios, other animators to help, which is so good for the series. But going back onto this review, also I found the soundtrack was very good. I really liked that moment when Sarada went and really felt worried for Boruto, and Boruto was kind of trying to be like, it's fine, it's fine. I knew this was gonna happen. But inside he's kind of hurt, and everyone there is kind of being a bit jealous of Boruto's team, and now they're all prodigies, and there's a bit of, you know, unhappiness and anger in the air. But this episode, as I said, was a perfect episode to get into Boruto Season 2. Because if you guys don't know, I believe this episode was the last episode of Season 1 of Boruto, and it did leave an impact. I also thought that the Byakugan gang last arc was really good too, so this is really good for the series, guys. I am just so hyped. This is just my personal opinion for the episode, and if I were to give it a review, I'd give it an 8.1 out of 10. So yes, guys, that's my review for Boruto episode 51. I haven't made reviews in ages. I haven't made this since Boruto episode 38. But I just saw this episode and I was like, I need to review this. This is good quality stuff. And yeah, that's what I'm doing, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please like it. And please comment down below what you'd like me to do next. Subscribe to the channel for daily Naruto, Boruto, and anime content. And yes, guys, that was Heijugon. Peace out.